Well, a few weeks ago, we took a look at the variety of Korean period films that will be marching into theaters this summer, but it looks like they won't be the only ones. As before these Joseon-era films are released in the late summer months, it seems like viewers will be given a lot of male-driven noir films to choose from in the meantime. I mean, with strong visuals and a flair for style, Korean filmmakers have long been well known for impressive genre films, but rarely have so many been released around the same time. Now, both The Target and A Hard Day recently featured at the Cannes Film Festival and are currently playing in theaters. Well, here to tell us more about them and the rest of the noir films coming out this summer is our film critic, Pierce Conran. So, good afternoon to you, Pierce.
Good afternoon to you.
So, noir films we'll be talking about today. Before we get any further into the discussion, tell us what exactly are they and why are they so popular in Korea?
Well, noir is, first of all, a French word which means black, and film noir is a genre of cinema that's kind of originated in classic film, coming from kind of a German expressionism going into kind of Hollywood in the 40s. Typically what it means is it's kind of a stylish trait. You have films that have very kind of a high contrast black and white photography, kind of interesting, kind of mysterious stories and very ambiguous characters. And so what we have is this has been a very popular genre throughout cinema in different countries, and it's latched on really well in Korea. And I think there's a few reasons for that. One thing, of course, is the visual element is so strong, it's so important. And if we look at Korean films, I mean, they're so well made, and they're very atmospheric, and we have these very strong visuals. And so having the noir thing kind of transpose onto that is kind of a very natural fit. But even more than that, I feel just the ambiguous nature of noir cinema, which is, it's like thriller, but it's a little more, it's not kind of cut and dry. You can have a cops and robbers film is not necessarily a film noir, because there's black and white emotions. But in noir, it's much muddier than that. And so using that as kind of a backdrop to explore various social issues in Korea has been really interesting, actually. So really produced some incredible stuff here.
Right, so before we preview the noirs that will be releasing or they're currently in theaters, let's look at some of the landmark examples of noir films, of Korean noir films.
Well, it's really, honestly, it's just really hard to know where to start because there's so many. And I mean, of course, I am a huge fan of Korean noir cinema. But if we were to take like a really big example, we could say Park Chan-wook's Old Boy from 2003, of course, a very famous Korean film. But we can go further. We can go further back to the film Nowhere to Hide in 1999, or all the way back to the 60s. Films like The Aimless Bullets and The Housemaid, very, very famous, very much noir films.
Right.
So we've had, this is not a new phenomenon. And even though the industry has become more sophisticated in its techniques since then, certainly the themes, the idea of film noir exploring various kind of social mores in contemporaneous Korean society has long been with the industry. So that's what's made it so interesting over time.
Right, so really the genre noir films or film noir has been resilient in the Korean cinema or the development of Korean cinema all throughout these years without us really knowing about it. Why would you say that so many are being released now, appearing now?
Well, there are always a number of kind of thrillers in Korean cinema. That's it's kind of a bread and butter genre for the industry, the way melodrama is as well. But it's true there have been more recently, and being that it's a small industry compared to something like Bollywood or Hollywood, or relatively small anyway, what we see is when a film is successful, that success tends to have a big knock-on effect in the industry. So if you have a period film that's suddenly very successful, and then another one comes along that's very successful, suddenly every studio is going to have 2 new period films the next year. This is what's already happening, as we discussed a few weeks ago. And the same thing is happening with noirs. We had it over the last few years. Noirs have been doing well. They're always kind of relatively successful, and they're relatively cheap to make as well. But there have been some really big ones. Like last year, there were some really big surprise hits like Cold Eyes or Hide and Seek or The Terror Live. And so we're just seeing studios are like, oh, well, this is audiences are responding, and this is not as expensive as doing a big action film. So let's go for more of these.
Now, you mentioned Hide and Seek and The Terror Live. Now, I cannot but notice that these films feature almost exclusively male casts. I mean, are you reading anything into this?
Yeah, That's very interesting. There have been absolutely, these are all dominated by male casts, and this is the same case with the crop that's kind of incoming this year. Now, it's true that in noir cinema, it tends to be that the men are more important. You know, they're traditionally it's detectives and things like that. But we also had lots of femme fatales, and we're not having so much of that these days in Korean film. So I think there's definitely a lack of women in these noir films. There's perhaps two overarching reasons for that. One is that there is a terrible lack of good roles for women in cinema, in Korean cinema these days. So we'll have a few roles here and there, but not a lot of very strong ones. And so in these kind of films, we're just seeing they're worried about casting women. They just want to cast kind of men who feel that it fits the mold more. But even then, even more so, I think there's this idea of these men in these noirs who are often, let's say that the good guy has some like dark elements to him, and this is kind of a reflection of certain issues in Korean cinema, perhaps. And one big thing for me is kind of this idea of the emasculated male in Korean cinema. What I mean by that is that you have all these events that have happened in Korean history that have kind of hurt kind of the masculine image of Korea, and so the Korean War, the colonial period, the IMF crisis, and this has spilled over into cinema as well. And it's produced some really incredible films, and it's a very interesting template to explore various anxieties that occur in modern society.
Right, so basically the society or the historical elements are being reflected in this genre. Just one question, is this unique to Korean noir, the exclusively male-dominated or male cast, or is it a universal trend?
As I said, I think it's certainly normal to have more male leads in noir films. That's pretty par for the course. But just looking at this kind of current trend, where it's just all male characters, it's a little more than usual.
I see. All right, so there are a number of them. The target for One Hard Day, they have been invited to the Cannes recently. How were they received?
So we had the Target, which is a remake of a French thriller called Point Blank, or À bout portant. So that went to Cannes. It was in a midnight screening. It did very well in Korea. It's had 2.8 million people have seen it so far. And in Cannes, it was people seemed to think it was okay, but it wasn't. It didn't get any great reviews. However, the other film, A Hard Day, which just came out yesterday, that was really, I would say, rapturously received in Cannes. Every single review was positive, and that's an honor seldom afforded on the Croisette. So the film is opening, as I said, yesterday, and I think it'll do okay in its first weekend. I doubt it'll unseat X-Men or anything. But the film is so strong, and I think it'll build word of mouth, and it may well kind of stick around for a while. I certainly hope it will, because I love it.
Right. I mean, we never have enough time for this segment, but really quickly, what are some noir films to look forward to this summer?
Okay, so in the next 6 weeks, I think we've got 5. There are 2 coming out next week. One is Man on High Heels, which is a noir about a cop who is a really tough cop played by Cha Seung-won, who actually wants to be a woman. So that's very interesting. I saw it yesterday. It's really good.
Oh, is it?
Then the other one is another big star, Jang Dong-gun, is going to be in No Tears for the Dead. In Korean, that's Unin Namja, Crying Man. And that's the same guy who did The Man from Nowhere with Won Bin a few years ago. Very similar hitman film. Then beyond that, we have For the Emperor, which is Lee Min-ki, who plays a disgraced former baseball player who enters the world of gambling, and he's in a company that's a loan shark company headed by Park Sung-woon. And then we have Confessions, which features kind of 3 childhood friends who get kind of caught in the problem. And lastly, we have The Divine Move, which features Jung Woo-sung, who did very well in Cold Eyes, a thriller last summer. And in this he plays a professional baduk player, and baduk is kind of a sort of a Korean version of chess.
Right,
so those are the 5 ones we have.
Right. I mean, big names that I even recognize coming to the theaters, and some big films that we should all be checking out. Of course, I'm not a very big fan of this genre, but I will be checking some of those out as well. All right, Pierce, thank you so much for today, and we'll speak to you next week.
Talk to you soon. Thanks.